Hey, talk about the tournament a little bit. You know, dominant performance there from you, and you widened the gap in the finals against Madison.
It's my third Big Ten tournament in a row and third championship. So just knowing that this year was going to be harder than probably last year to make the finals and then maybe not win the final match, but overall the tournament was tough this year because we had the top 4 ranked wrestlers at 165 were all from the Big Ten. So that's the first time that's happened. Just coming in prepared, excited, and just embracing the moment because we don't get many of these.
What happened in the first period there? You know, you got the takedown back points. Take me through that.
Well, he wasn't supposed to touch my legs. I feel like that. Like the first time he wrestled didn't touch my legs. Second time he wrestled, he didn't touch my leg for a very long time. And I think that stylistically, I'm a bad matchup for him because he's more wide open and I'm pretty short, so it's kind of hard to get to my legs. But he shot, put him in short offense. Coach Perry was telling me before you should look for that hip toss more, and I've gotten away with it. I got away from it in the past couple years, but I used to hit it all the time as a freshman, but got away from it. He said look for it. I did it in the semis against Joseph. This match I did against him, and I think I've gotten better at it because I've gotten stronger. So that's what happened. Put him in short offense, drove hard with my underhook, up, and then just tipped him right over.
Can you kind of speak to the journey you've had at Big Ten tournaments? I mean, your freshman year, you're climbing the ladder, you get Ness in the finals. Last year was wild in the early rounds, and you have that knockdown drag out against Nolf in the finals. This year, as Richard said, dominant throughout.
Like I said, it's been three Big Ten tournaments, and they've all been unique in their challenges and the guys that are at the weight. My first year, if the competitors at my weight, like Joseph and Master, were anything like me, they would be so excited to get out there and just be in front of a big crowd. And so the first year, it was trying to be a veteran, even though I was young, trying to not make the mistakes that freshmen make in the big show matches, and I managed that well, and then I won, so that was good. And last year, I was struggling with weight a little bit. I was struggling with injury, dealing with like a high ankle sprain all year, and I was too stubborn to realize that when you're injured, you need to take time off, and I think that comes with maturity. But at the time, I was like, I can control this, but I've learned better since then, and having good guys at the weight, dealing with my first loss and then being in the finals, I was real nervous, and I'm not afraid to admit that I was real nervous going against Noel, just because maybe people didn't know it at the time. Maybe people thought he was someone that got a lucky win over me, something was wrong. But I knew from the very first time I felt him that he was a special competitor, and I would say that people are seeing that now, how special he is as a competitor. I think he's right up there with me. I would love for him to go 65 so we could battle it out again. But I was nervous, but just trusting in my process and my just preparation, and it was a battle between two champions, and my heart went out in that moment. And then so this year, coming in, I was undefeated again, and I ran the gauntlet all year, wrestled Joseph and Massa and 3 other top 10 wrestlers like Valencia, some other names, can't think of them off the top of my head, but dealing with being the older guy now, the maturity, it plays a lot to my strengths. So, because these guys would do anything to try to beat me. So I remember being that young and like going up against a guy like Ness. I would do anything. I would like headbutt him and just try to. I was just so hungry, and so I know that coming in, and so that just makes me be more prepared. And again, I won out, so it was good.